Enrique, when you got drafted to the 49ers, one of the more fun celebrations, you could hear the noise in the background. Tell me about your draft experience.
My draft experience was was both very amazing and also very stressful. The whole day I'm on my phone. I checked my phone. So like I'm the type of person like I'm rarely on my phone. Like I probably won't respond to messages. Like I'm rarely on my phone, but this day everybody got a text back. I'm responding to everybody. I checked my phone about 1,000 times. I'm checking it like 4 or 5 times a minute. And then all of a sudden, ironically, the one time I had a draft party, and the one time I'm next to my mom, my dad, and my stepdad is when I got the phone call. So it was kind of like a perfect moment. And yeah, I mean everybody was there. We had literally my whole family over there. Some people from around the neighborhood, like a bunch of Puerto Ricans, just acting crazy.
Oh, that's great. And did you know right away that this was the call? Was it John Lynch you talked to first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Um, I did, because it said on my phone it says like San Francisco area code, and honestly, I was just so excited. I didn't know what to say, but once he said this is the 49ers, I just kind of blanked out, and we had a whole conversation, and honestly, I couldn't tell you what. I was just so happy I couldn't tell you what was said during the conversation. I saw the video later and how I reacted. I was like, oh, I said that, but I was so happy and so ecstatic that I kind of blanked out and was just talking on autopilot once I heard it was the 49ers.
And did you sense that you could be coming here to the 49ers during the draft process? Did you get the feeling that you were the kind of player that they were looking for?
Yeah, I did a little bit. Coach came and we did a workout at my high school, and that was really the only time I kind of talked to him. So like I kind of did sense it a little bit, but like there was a lot of other teams I kind of spoke to a little more. But the day is such a crazy day that I kind of had no expectations for a team. I was just waiting for my number to get called at some point during the day.
You touched on your Puerto Rican family. Tell me about that culture. What does that mean to you?
Well, it means everything to me, especially my family. In our culture, family means everything. I grew up. I grew up with everybody. It was me. I grew up in a house with me, my grandma, my aunties, my mom, my little brother, and my grandpa. And then same thing went to my dad's house. I grew up in a house with me, him, my siblings, my grandparents, and then my cousins upstairs. So in our culture, we're amazing people, and family is just really deeply rooted in our culture, and it really represents us a lot.
And does it mean something special to you to be able to represent Puerto Rico and that culture, and maybe be a role model in the NFL?
Oh yeah, I mean it means everything to me because growing up, we wasn't really too many athletes that were Puerto Rican that I could have saw watching. I mean, we had a couple, like Carmelo Anthony, so he was really one of my favorite players growing up in the NBA. But other than that, there wasn't really too much that that we could have watched and looked up to as an idol, as in being Puerto Rican. So it meant a lot to me being fully Puerto Rican and getting drafted.
How did you get into football?
So it's actually a funny story. So I got into football in high school because my mom forced me to play football. Yeah, I played in 5th grade, and I was a 5th grader playing with the 8th graders and high schoolers because I was overweight. And after that, I was like, yeah, no, I'm never playing football again. And then in high school, my mom forced me to play. Like, she's like, I don't care what you say, like you're playing. Like, I don't care about nothing else. You're gonna play. And I was like, no. I'm like, I'm upset about it. But she forced me to go, and I did go. And then after a couple practices, I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with just being able to I guess it's like hit people, like just playing football. I just fell in love with the whole process of it.
Do you go through kind of a personality transformation when you put the uniform on and go play? I mean, you seem like a very nice guy, a big smile.
Yeah.
Do you have to get kind of mean to go out there and play?
It depends on, like, if I'm on the field, I'm a different person. Off the field, though, I can still be me. But it really is on the field, though. Once I'm on the field, once I hit the field, I'm a completely different person. There's not really a smile. You might see a little smile because I'm enjoying playing football, but a lot meaner.
Well, at what point did you start to think like, man, scholarship and then NFL? Did that come at the beginning?
No, it's honestly, it's been a crazy ride because I wasn't really thinking about that at all during high school. It's a very crazy ride because in high school, college just seemed so far away, right? It just seemed like an unreachable dream because I've never seen anybody in my family do it personally, but I've also never seen anybody at my high school do it. So it just seemed like a fever dream until it happens. And then once it happened is when I started to think about it. But it was just really just seemed like a fever dream. So I was just more so thinking about just playing and having fun.
So 4 years at Syracuse. What prompted you to make the move to Kansas?
Honestly, it was just because I just felt like me and the coaches weren't seeing eye to eye. That's a great coaching staff over there. Nothing but respect to them. But I just feel like that they're kind of trying to phase me out, and I just feel like I had a lot more left in the tank. I felt like what they're trying to make me seem out to be is just not the type of player that I was. So that's why I decided to hit the portal. And Kansas, as soon as I got to Kansas, I enjoyed the facility. I enjoyed the coaches. There was our online coach, Coach DA. I messed with him. I knew him from NIU previously, and I just messed with him as a person and as a coach. So I was like, I feel like this is the place for me.
Was football the only sport you played growing up?
I played football, basketball. I did track and also did wrestling.
And so, what kind of basketball player were you?
So I'm like, you see, if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you I got the Steph Curry shot with the Shaq post. But if you want to watch the film, I'm like the DeAndre Jordan, maybe Dennis Rodman type player. I'm gonna get the board, I'm gonna pass it back out. Might take it up every once in a while. But like on the ones court, one-on-ones, or like in the gym, like you feel I got the Steph Curry shot with the Shaq post game. But you feel me? I'm not playing basketball no more. I retired, guys, so you guys don't gotta worry about me.
The one thing that really stood out from the testing at the combine was you are an athlete. Did you know that you would put up those kind of wild numbers?
Yes.
For a player your size? A 4.94 40. You reached 20.69 miles per hour, both the fastest offensive line times at the combine. You knew you were capable of that?
Oh, I've always knew I was capable of that. I just felt like I just needed a platform to show my capabilities, honestly. And also, I'll tell you a little story. I was actually very nervous before the combine. Like, I always knew I was capable of doing stuff like that, but the nerves, they get to you. And then my agent calls me, and he's like, yeah, they don't think you're athletic. I'm like, what? They don't think I'm athletic? I went to sleep hot that day. I was so mad. I was ready to go. Once he told me that, I was ready to go right then and there. No warm up. So once he told me that, it kind of took all my nerves away because I feel like I had something to prove. So like I always knew I was capable, and then once he told me that just added more to the fire.
Well, how has your life changed since you became a member of the San Francisco 49ers?
Honestly, it's been it's changed. Like now we're like celebrities now. So like me and Corver actually went to do our rookie duties, and we went to Walmart the other day, and then people were like, they looked at Corver and said, I know that hat. Like, you're on the team? Off of his hat. And then he's like, yeah. He's like, you're on the team too? And I was like, yeah. And then the whole Walmart starts wanting to take photos with us. And like, it was an amazing experience. It was pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, it's just changed a lot in a good way. That was just, spreading good vibes always.
Yeah. I know, there's a big jump from college to the pros, and especially in this offense where so much is asked of the offensive linemen, the movements, the running that you guys have to do. How's your process going to be to just, get better, over time and develop and take to the coaching of Chris Furster and the other offensive coaches?
Honestly, it's really just trying to get 1%, 2% better every day, and just keep on adding days. A lot of it is, coming from college into the NFL. The playbook is tremendous. And it sometimes feels like you're kind of learning how to play football again. When you know what you're doing, a lot of it is very, very similar, just schematics and stuff like that. So it's really just trying to get better every day, 2% better every day, writing stuff down and keep on building off of that, and then learning what coach is asking of us, what he wants us to do and how he wants us to do that. So it's really just tying everything together and then just understanding that it's impossible to put everything all in at once. Because then that's how you mess yourself over, because you're trying to overdo it, and then you're just putting yourself in like a mental fog. It's just do what you got to do, get 1% better every day, and then just keep on building from there.
What did you know about the 49ers in the San Francisco Bay Area before you got here?
Oh, I knew a lot about the Bay Area actually. So so we had a coach at Kansas. Big A, his name was Coach Angus. He was from the Bay Area, so then I always used to talk smack with him because I'm from Chicago, right? And then I'm like, oh, Chicago's the greatest city in the world. He's like, no, it's not. San Francisco is. So then I learned a lot just by just talking smack with him all the time, and yeah, he told me a lot about the Bay Area. I went to the to the city the other day, San Francisco. I gave him a phone call, and he suggested me to go to Pier 39. The boardwalk is nice. You guys have a nice little boardwalk over here with the seals on the stuff. And I had a good time. It's a beautiful city.
What does it mean to you to be part of this organization? What have you learned? Like, what does it mean to be, here with the 49ers and starting your career here?
City of Champions. I think it means a lot to me, because not only is it an amazing organization that is just every year is always a competitor and always a contender, and they've always done stuff right. We have amazing coaches, and we also have amazing players on the team. So I just feel like it was really the best spot for me. There's a lot of good vets on the team that I can learn from, a lot of well-established coaches that I can learn from, that know what they're talking about, have been in the business for years. So I feel like it was really the best place for me to become a better player.
Yeah, how long after you got drafted did you realize I'm going to be teammates with Trent Williams?
It's actually crazy, because after I got drafted, he followed me right away. So actually, George Kittle texted me right away, because he says that he always texts everybody first. He did text me first, but Trent Williams followed me right after that, and I'm like fanboying with my friends. I'm in the corner. I had a couple of my friends I played with from Syracuse. They're also linemen, and I'm like, Trent Williams just followed me. I'm like, he just followed me, and then they're like, what? Let me see. And I'm showing them, and we're all just super excited about it.
That's great. Enrique, what's your goal here as a rookie? It's stepping in. What do you expect of yourself?
Honestly, just be whatever the team needs from me. If that's playing either tackle or guard, and then just this year, just completely dive myself into the playbook, become the smartest player I can be, and potentially hit the field.
All right. Hey, good luck, and thanks for joining us on Meet the Rookies.